Speaking of Kurt Busch, the driver of the 22 got into a heated argument after the race with Joe Menzer, a writer from NASCAR.com. Kurt had to be restrained by members of his team. Then Kurt's emotions spilled over into the media center as well. Let's take a look.
He just got us here, boys. Be ready. Come on, Kurt. Is that a 5? Sure. Yeah, it is.
Probably a 5-time champion.
He's always going to run his mouth. Yeah, it's just what he does. I mean, hell, he threatened to fight Joe. Hear that? He threatened to fight Joe. So, I mean, interesting stuff to say the least.
What's going to happen now when the chase starting between you and Kurt Busch? Is it on?
Well, I mean, just get right down to the point, really.
Hopefully he'll stop running into my race car and everything will be fine.
Kurt said that he thought he's in your head. You'd been pretty good.
I didn't say that tonight.
You did?
Did not.
Okay, I'll pull the transcript.
Pull your Twitter. Pull your Twitter.
It's not on Twitter.
Okay, Facebook.
It's not on Facebook.
All right.
You said we're in his head.
Absolutely.
It was on TV.
Okay.
When he came back to us, you could see it coming. So I know we're in his head.
Thank you.
Wow.
That may be the coolest move of the night. I don't care.
I have my notes right here. We welcome Kurt Busch from the Navy Pier in Chicago, getting ready to race the 2004 champ. And in the chase this time around, and Kurt, we'll get to that. Thanks for being with us. But first, regret any of those actions even after the on-track incident from Saturday night?
Yeah, all of that was definitely my fault. Seen in the red after the race, just really had a great race that we had to overcome a flat tire. We got dumped by Johnson, and we finished in the top 5, even after all the things that went wrong in the spring race at Richmond. So definitely had a rough Richmond, and that's what I was ready to talk about afterwards. And then just getting bombarded with those types of topics, it was like, man, we had a great regular season, and I really was wanting to talk about Shell, Pennzoil, and Dodge. I mean, we put ourselves in chase contention all year, and that's what I was hoping to talk about afterwards.
Hey, Kurt, from your point of view, take us through the 2 incidents with the 48 car of Jimmy Johnson. The first one when you got into him, and then the second one when he got into you.
The first one, when we were racing, I think we were top 5, and I was trying to get underneath him. I got into turn 1 too hot and just washed up into him. I actually locked up the left front brake. I felt horrible about it. You know, we have our issues, but I want to respect the guy, and I know he respects me in the same way, and I got into him. And you know, it's tough the way that it worked out. He came back out, got his car fixed, and you could just see it coming, though. And I didn't realize he spun and wrecked himself again trying to wreck us. I just thought he clocked us, and you know, he was out there running around afterwards. So just back and forth. It's all done. It's over with. We need to worry about these next 10 weeks, and this is the chase now, and we both know that. He's been a 5-time champion before. He knows he doesn't need any riffraff issues on track, because we have 10 weeks ahead of us to put ourselves in position for this championship. I mean, Vegas, my hometown, I want to hoist up the first cup for Penske in my hometown of Vegas.
Well, thanks for your time, for coming on to the circumstances. Good luck, and we'll talk to you again, Kurt.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right, Kurt Busch with us, and we wish him well in Chicago. Your thoughts on where he is emotionally? Does that get in the way, or can he erase it, as he said, and focus on the 10 chase races going forward?
I think at this point he can focus on the 10 chase races. In the past, we've seen Kurt lose his mind in the car and not be able to focus on the car and not be able to focus on the task at hand. I think he did a good job Sunday or Saturday night of coming back after that spin. And I think once he gets in the chase, as he says, we're chasing that championship, and that's going to be his focus.
All right, just for, you know, since you liked it so much.
I did love that,
okay,
man.
I thought